I'm speaking to Idith Zvi, the Artistic Director of the Arthur Rubinstein International Music Society. The Arthur Rubinstein International Music Society is just getting ready for its 12th competition, and we will hear from Idith what the competition is all about. Can you give us a little background, tell us how many competitors, where they're from?
We have right now 41 competitors. None of them yet cancelled yet, but usually we get around 36 to 40 competitors every competition, which is held once in 3 years. They come from 21 different countries. The competition exists already over 30 years, and I think it turned around the whole direction of where music comes from, or where good pianists come from now, is different than 30 years ago. Russians and the Far Easterns are the majority now compared to beforehand, which America was, and Europe. And it's a subject to be discussed and investigated. Why is it so?
Are there any Israelis who are participating in the competition?
Yes, there are 4 young Israelis. All of them live abroad, study abroad. We hope that they will come back to Israel after the finish, and their names are Roman Robinovich, Inessa Sienkiewicz, Dror Biran, and Mikhail Nemirovsky.
What are the dates of the competition?
The competition starts on the 8th with a gala concert, in which we will hear the winner of last competition, Alexander Gavrilyuk. He's Ukrainian. He'll play solo and chamber music with prominent Israeli string players. And on the 10th, the first competitor will start playing. It will end on the 27th in Tel Aviv. The 3 first prizes will be playing. They will be evaluated who is going to be first, second, and third, and then there will be a prize distribution.
And the whole competition is in Tel Aviv?
It starts in Tel Aviv, in the Tel Aviv Museum. Then it moves down to Eilat for the chamber music section, which will be between the 20th and the 22nd of March. It's hosted by the East hotel chains. And then it will come back to Tel Aviv, to the Mann Auditorium, to play with the Israel Philharmonic Orchestra, conducted by Uri Segal.
And what happens in Eilat?
Well, that's a different story. In Eilat we have the chamber music section, which is 3 sessions of piano trios, 6 pianists that are left after the 2 second rounds, the 2 first rounds. The 6 that will be elected to play the chamber music will play each one trio. Apart from that, I've planned already a whole festival of 3 days, 11 events, which will include meeting with the jury members, some jazz piano, a recital of one of the jury members with his wife, a dancer. This is Tamas Vashari, Hungarian, wonderful person. Aryeh Vardi is going to make a poem quiz. Robert Levine, another jury member. Aryeh Vardi is the chairman of the jury and a prominent pianist and teacher known all over the world. Robert Levine, one of the most impressive musicians and researchers about Mozart mostly, will give also some kind of improvisation and lecture. We include also the public. What else do we have? We have some Purim party, a whole concert with lots of small things and surprises, with videos as well, because Friday the 21st is exactly the Purim day, etc., etc. It will finish on Saturday the 22nd in the afternoon with Brahms' Liebeslieder Walzer. Oh, I didn't say that the 2 prize winners of last competition, Igor Levit and Yolom Son, one Russian-German and one Korean, a boy and a girl, will also come to Eilat, and they will play a few things, and they will conclude the festival together with the choir, the Adi choir, with Brahms' Liebeslieder Walzer, which I love very much, and I think the public will enjoy.
That sounds very exciting.
Hopefully.
How do all of these 41 competitors know what to play when they come to a competition like this? Who chooses their repertoire?
Well, the repertoire is quite open to choose whatever they want. They just have to read the laws, what is written in the pamphlet that they are getting before the competition, and they have to choose for the first stage a recital of the length of 45 minutes, in which you have to have classical, romantic and contemporary music. And the second stage is 60 minutes also, and you can choose whatever you play in each stage. It doesn't matter as long as you stick to what is written here, the styles. And then you have a whole list of chamber music, of trios that we have decided together before. It was a committee, a music committee, before we set the law, the regulations. The semi-finals is divided into two, chamber music and orchestra. The chamber music, as I said, is piano trios. The orchestral stage, semi-finals, is devoted to Mozart concerti, and if anybody wants to choose Beethoven first or second concerto, he's most welcome. The last stage, in which only 3 competitors will play, is they are obliged to play a big concerto, and if I predict well, it will be either Rachmaninoff or Brahms or Tchaikovsky. I doubt if maybe it will be Prokofiev, but there's a big list that they can play. But most of them play these virtuoso pieces.
So that anyone who decides to come and watch this competition will have 3 weeks of music, almost 5, 6, 7 hours a day.
6 hours a day, starting 2:30 in the afternoon. The mornings are free, and we purposely did it that way so people can still go to work and come at least have a half day of work and enjoy it. We have 3 hours in the afternoon, 3 competitors in the afternoon, and 3 competitors in the evenings, usually, except for Friday and Saturdays, which are different time.
The competitions take place every 3 years. That means that we're going into our 36th year from the time the competition started. Do you think that Arthur Rubinstein realized or believed that it would continue for 36 years? Do you think that the aims and goals that he had for this competition are being upheld?
Well, I don't think he wanted that competition at all. He was convinced to have it, and once it started, he attended 2 competitions before he died. He was very happy with the results. So all we do now is try to live up to his expectations, if we can say it that way, and I think we do. We are looking for a musician, not just a virtuoso pianist. This was his goal, not, and then you can see it in videos where he talks to pupils. You don't just have to play, you have to make music. You do have to have technique in order to express whatever you want to convey, but the most important thing is being a musician. So when the jury is looking for a winner or for winners, the jury is instructed to follow these steps and to choose a pianist that has something to say, some individuality, something that will grow into real artistry. I never spoke a word with Rubinstein. I met him once. He was on stage and I was in the audience. He gave masterclass in New York when I studied. But as I read his books, and as far as I can figure out from what I read and from what I hear about him, yes, he would like it very much the way it is. And anyhow, his name is being always remembered that way. And knowing the 21st century, big stars grow and old stars disappear. So all we do is try to let them continue living up in the air, in the musical life, and in everybody's heart.
The winner of this competition, how does the competition further his career? Why is it worth it while for him to come and compete?
I think there are several reasons why they want to compete in Israel. Israel is a difficult country, as everybody knows, and still we have lots of applicants and people who want to play here. First of all stages are open to the public as recitals, as concerts. It's a fantastic chance to play in a very short time, 2 different programs, 1 chamber music program, and if they have the luck, to play also a concerto or 2 concerti, which is rarely done everywhere in the world, and it's a very difficult competition, so it's quite a challenge to overcome the repertoire first. Then the Israeli public is known to be very demanding, and once the Israeli public likes an artist, he knows he's good. And third, the prizes are not small, so it's, even money-wise, it's quite important to get the money. And fourth, it's one of the, I would dare say, one of the top 6, 7, 8 competitions that are very famous. And if you write that you won the Rubinstein Prize, the world is not that difficult to you as it was before.
How can we get more information about the competition?
We have a very lovely site in which one can see all the details about the competition, the time. It will be broadcast in real time, so whoever turns on the television, the internet and gets into our site can hear the competition beginning to end. And also all the information that is written in the papers is written in the site when and what is going to happen, so one cannot get lost.
This is such a tremendous undertaking. Who supports the society and the competition?
The society is supported yearly by both the government and the Tel Aviv municipality. But it's like a drop in the sea, as we say in Hebrew. We need to make a lot of fundraising concerts, to ask for donations, to ask for supporters, and we do have them. People support us because people like us, but it's not very massive. It's very difficult. We all the societies in Israel, all the music institutions go to the same people. And it's very difficult. You have to convince them that it's worth it. It's not a hospital, it's not which is easier to raise money for. It's the art, it's the education. This is our goal, to get more support. And what I would like to find, which is, it sounds like dreams, but I do have to dream in order to fulfill these dreams, is to find a big support, to have a subsidy that from the interest we can live, and this will secure the life of the competition for at least for another 30 years, which I will not be living to see it, but I'd rather be sure that I can support it.
And what does the society offer those people who join? Do you have any other activities during the year?
We have lots of activities during the year. We have one festival in Eilat every year, the same as we do it now. We have piano festivities once a year in Eilat, which is 11 events in 3 days. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of fun, whoever wants to have this fun. We have a co-production with American Express and the Hilton, which we have 3-4 concerts a year with the support of these companies, and it's with winners. We always invite our winners, either old winners or last winners. We want them to have more concerts in Israel. All the people who support us can get reduction for all these concerts, of course. We are inviting them for special events as our special guests. They are honorary committee, they are honorary people in our competition. It depends on their support, of course. And some of them really support us for the sake of support, and they do not want anything. They just want this to exist, which I appreciate very much. But whoever is interested is most welcome to call me, and I'll tell them in person what he can gain out of it, he or she.
Idith Zvi, thank you very much, and we're all looking forward to attending the competition.
Thank you very much.